Hello all and welcome to All Red. Well, it's a special edition. It's a garage edition of All Red because I am not in the studio today and I'm out all week. So I just had to get a video out talking about Liverpool's last gasp comeback win against Forest. And I'll try to keep it short because I'm standing in my garage right now. And quite frankly, I only want to talk about 4 players, okay? 4 players, and it really just goes straight up the middle of the field. So I'm going to start with Caoimhin Kelleher. Caoimhin Kelleher is still world class, still a world class goalkeeper, and had some just amazing moments in the game early on. 1v1 saves, incredible. I thought that first chance that I don't know who it was on Forest he was clear through on goal. I thought for sure it was offsides, and so I was thinking like, whatever. You know, if Kelleher saves it, great. If not, it's offsides. It wasn't offsides. Caoimhin Kelleher made an amazing 1v1 save, as we've seen him do time and time again over these last few weeks. Very Alisson-esque. Caoimhin Kelleher, still a world-class goalkeeper, and has kept us in all of these games that he has played in with Alisson's absence. Okay, secondly, straight up the middle of the park, it's Virgil van Dijk. Captain Virg is best in the world right now. No one can deny that. He's back to his best, and he is just absolutely dominant in that middle of the field on defense. When Darwin Núñez scored the goal and everyone was celebrating, I know Van Dijk is a massive man, okay? He's huge. He's just a ginormous dude. When he was celebrating with Darwin Núñez and he had his arm around Darwin, and I think Gakpo is in there. Gakpo and Darwin are both really big as well. They're tall. They're like 6'1", 6'2". Virgil van Dijk is almost a head taller than them. What is he doing? Virgil van Dijk was born. He was bred to absolutely be dominant as a central defender and certainly best in the world. So Virgil van Dijk, when he's in, I mean, there's just calmness, there's coolness, there's relaxed defending back there. And even though Forest probably should have scored maybe 1, maybe 2, you just get the sense that Virgil van Dijk is not going to let that happen alongside of Caoimhin Kelleher. Okay, let's move on. Let's keep going up the field. And we have to talk about Alexis Mac Allister. Alexis Mac Allister is becoming one of the best midfielders in the Premier League, which is insane because I think we signed him for 35 million pounds or something crazy like that. He is fast becoming maybe the signing of the summer for the entire Premier League. I don't know who else you could compare to him. Maybe Declan Rice. I'm not sure if he's kept up his high level of play. I know Arsenal are flying at the moment. But Alexis Mac Allister, for the price that Liverpool paid for him, is absolutely delivering in the biggest ways possible. He has absolutely commanded Liverpool's attack and just the entire pitch when he's on the field. He's a small guy. He's not a huge dude. But when he's on the ball and maybe more importantly, when he's off the ball, his movements, his finding the pockets of space, being readily available for a pass, and then also stopping counterattacks and keeping the ball in our attacking third. Alexis Mac Allister is absolutely, absolutely phenomenal. And of course, as we continue to move up the field, straight down the middle, who else but Darwin Núñez? Darwin Núñez, he came from Benfica to the Big Reds. Darwin. We've missed you, Darwin. We have certainly missed you, and we're glad you're back. Darwin Núñez is special. He is special in many ways. But perhaps the best way that he is special is he creates magic. He creates magic in the most unlikely of scenarios. I just remember back to this game gave me the feels of the Newcastle game in the second or third week of this season, where we were down to 10 men. Virgil was sent off. We were down 1-0, and it just looks like this is going to be a disastrous game for Liverpool. And Darwin Núñez comes in, and he puts 2 past Newcastle with them having an extra player on the field. this was Darwin's moment. I think anybody probably would have dreamed that it was going to be Darwin Núñez coming on at some point in this game. And the expectation, I think now that we have for Darwin, is that he's either going to score or he's going to do something insane that leads to a goal. Because that typically happens when he plays. So Darwin comes on, and in the absolute last gasp of the game, he does a kind of a crazy goal we haven't really seen him do. It was like the ball was just so gently floated in over to him, and it looked like he got just the slightest little flick of the ball off that slick hair of his. And for whatever reason, he froze the keeper, and the ball goes into the back of the net. I got to tell you, we were walking out the door. We had to go somewhere, and the whole family's walking out the door. My 8-year-old's like peeking around the corner like, do we have to leave right now? It's like, yeah, buddy, we got to go. And he's like, are you sure? And I had to go back inside to get something that I forgot. And I glanced over at the TV because the game was still on. And we're like walking out, and the ball goes in the net. And I just grabbed my 8-year-old, and I'm running around the kitchen. And I'm running around the kitchen with them, and we're going nuts. And we're getting like so out of breath. Whoops. Oh, dude. It was like, I was ready to concede like point away to Forest. I mean, it's been 20 years, 30, was it 30? No, 40 years. We haven't gotten anything more than a point out of Forest ground for 40 years. Why do we expect to win this game? Because it's Liverpool 2.0, and Klopp will never concede. And Darwin Núñez is on our team. So, man, excuse me, I'm fine. Liverpool, grind out another tough 3 points, and it is a massive, massive result. I don't think I would have looked at the schedule of fixture list and seen Forest away and thought like, that's going to be a huge game, and it's going to be a really tough game. But going up to the match, I honestly didn't know that we hadn't won there in 40 years. And you get to that game and you think like, this is going to be really tough. We don't have our full squad. We're still missing 5, 6, 7 of our best players. And this team just continues to win. It's City next. And I can't wait. I hope we have a few reinforcements coming back from injury. I expect, I don't know if I expect Salah to be back. I hope Salah can play midweek against Sparta just to get his legs back. And Darwin's back. That's great. We actually have a really strong squad now that Darwin and Sobo are back. So anyways, wanted to get a few thoughts out there from the match. What a win for the boys in purple, but red at heart. Well done, boys.